Okay, here we go. I have actually managed to get my armor all healed up after the brutal battle with the overpowered boss Piglin, and then fighting the Slenderman. That was the worst one so far. The Piglin, I mean, my God, that thing was ridiculous fighting it. You saw that I had to climb the waterfall and get away so I could keep from dying. I was about to die. Just trying to avoid death while I do these boss battles. But yeah, I fixed up my armor at the Blaze Farm, and the Slenderman, he's got a power 6 sword, or power 6, he's got a sharp 6 sword with fire, maybe fire aspect 3 or something like that. I'm going to leave him exactly the way he is. He is a really ridiculous, overpowered in-game boss battle. It would be really funny to see a couple of players want to go down there to fight. I would suggest that you didn't each summon Slenderman, because you'd end up fighting 2 Slenderman down there, which would be terrible. But yeah, you could just go down there and then don't aggro and just teleport your buddies, your friends down there with you. But I'm going to jump into the city. I will have to refight the Cursed King after, I'll make some adjustments, I think, to percentage drop rates and also maybe to max health levels and such. But I did the boss battles with Loki. Loki wasn't that bad overall. It was a lot of fun, but it didn't record. I did the recording software didn't save the file. I did the battle with the God of Fire Blaze, which was a good fight, but not that epic. It didn't record. It was all one video recording. I don't know why the software glitched, but it said that it couldn't convert the file over or something stupid, I don't know why it did that, but it did. Nonetheless, I'm going to fight these guys off real quick. You'll notice I do not have my gamma cranked up. I was going for the mood lighting ambiance of the battle. I want to showcase a little bit of what it might look like, fighting these things now. I could go ahead and go up here and refight the Cursed King here. I did give him double the health, so the battle might last a little bit longer. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, I'm going to sprint across here. Looks like another gas main ruptured. Let's get in here. Oops. Yeah, we can go in through this side entrance. This is like the maintenance entryway. Oh, yikes. We got creepers everywhere now. There's spawners. I did that so that we could... Yikes. I did that so that we could collect gunpowder while we play the game, because gunpowder is a pretty essential item in this game. Very helpful to have. Oh, go away. I heard him growling at me, but I thought he was on the other side of the wall. Good Lord. I'm going to run up these stairs. You can see it's nice and dark and spooky and scary in here. That's because, like I said, I turned my gamma down. Oh, he just went inside of there. I'm going to try to avoid him. Ah! I'm just running up a spiral staircase to the top to where I can summon this guy. I want to go in here and fight this guy now and see what happens. Maybe now that it's night. Oh my God, there's zombies in here already. I might get one hit killed by the zombies. Yikes! I'm on fire. There we go. Not a lot of room in here to make a mistake. I don't think he summoned the zombies. I think the zombies were up here just because it's nighttime. The spider's gonna come crawling in here, try to kill me. And I'm on fire again. Keep him as far away from me as I can. He seems to be a little bit easier to fight. This guy right here, if you bring a knockback sword up here, it doesn't even it could just be it's iron or diamond. Iron might wear out before you actually end the battle. But if you bring a knockback sword up here to fight this guy, I think this might be one of the lower difficulty bosses to fight, like maybe more of the beginner boss in game. Get your feet wet, come in here and fight the Cursed King. He's got that's probably a Smite 5 flame sword. still didn't drop anything good. And phantoms, hello. Okay, so this guy still, I mean, he's a good fight. He didn't summon any zombies to fight with him. That's frustrating. I can't get, they're on fire now. He just dive bombed me out of nowhere. Okay, so I've done some work on this Cursed Undead King, and I think I have a battle setup that will be pretty good. Pretty good. No more Elytra. It didn't want to, no matter what I did, it did not want to drop that Elytra. But he does have a really good sword. And so, you know, occasionally because he has a Wither Skeleton, he will also drop his Wither Skeleton skull. I did get one in the original fight that I did with this guy. But right now I'm just focused on trying to battle this guy. He's got a good amount of health. He's got a pretty good solid sword here. And he does have a 99% chance to drop the sword. That's pretty good odds he'll drop the sword. I tested it the last 2 times I killed him. Survival mode, last 2 times I killed him, he did drop it. And so there's only a 1% chance that he will not drop this sword. It looks like a netherite sword, but it's actually not. It's just a really funny, powerful sword that a Wither Skeleton would carry. Yeah, okay. And so, yeah, it's worth the fight. It's definitely worth the fight. It's got it's a sharp, it's cursed, it's going to vanish if you drop it, you know, that kind of thing. But, well, come on, dude, stop setting me on fire. But we'll kill him, and then I'll show you what this sword is. So this would be like the beginner levels of the boss battle. So like if you're just wanting to get your feet wet and you want to fight something that you got a decent shot at surviving from the fight, then this would be the first, you know, the Cursed King, Cursed Undead King. You'd want to fight this guy. And yeah, you're going to spend some time in this cage fighting this guy, but you can see, oh, there we go. I got a Wither Skeleton skull and the sword, which is sweet. So yeah, you could farm this guy for skulls. It's a pretty intense battle, but he does drop the sword Fleshbane. It's a Smite 5, Knockback 2, Fire Aspect 2, Looting 3, Sweeping Edge 3, Unbreak 3, Mending sword crafted in the shadows of the void. When it's in your main hand, though, it only does 5 attack damage, but then it does have the smite boost, so it would definitely, yeah, it would definitely be a pretty good sword for trying to grind against zombies and skeletons, and yeah, tra-la-la, that's what it's going to be like. And here we go, down into Loki's dungeon. Let's check this out down here and see what we can do for fun with Loki, the master trickster. Yeah, so yeah, I always forget that I have blindness added. I can't see anything. This is disorienting as heck. There we go. Whoosh. So yeah, teleported down here. I would head this way. What I think I'm going to do, having fought this guy already a couple times, it it still cracks me up when I turn a corner and, you know, there's somebody's grave marker just, you know, resting there on the ground. Looks like they've got a book there swirling. Maybe they've died before as well. Let's see. Let's pop this guy. He's going to summon Vex. And so what I'm thinking I might do is fight this guy with my bow from a distance and just keep popping him. And then he won't be able to summon the Vex. It's kind of a cheaty way of playing, but yeah. I noticed earlier that he doesn't come charging after you. He doesn't seem to wander around much. It's like he isn't aggroed on me, and I'm not sure why. But I've got a power 5 bow. I think it's power 5. Yeah, power 5 with infinity. It doesn't have knockback or anything else. I've only just built my Blaze farm, my first XP farm, and so I haven't really spent much time grinding XP to get the books I need to finish off my god level armor sets and tool weapon sets, but you know, I'm getting close. This guy, I think I can rain all these arrows on him. He is not summoning anything. It's just as if you were dealing with a raid on like a village and the evokers were, you know, just too far away to really connect with you. Looks like in his hand he's holding something. I'm not sure what that might be on his hand there, but he has got his back to me even. I don't even think he, yeah. What is in his hand when he does that? It looks, oh, it's a sword. Yeah, whatever sword he's got, he's brandishing it in his hand, but it's enchanted and it's glowing and it's kind of morphed, and evokers don't typically have swords in their hands, so this guy is doing the best that he can with the sword in his hand, not knowing what it is or what to do with it. And I imagine because of the way the code in the game works, from my best guesses, I don't think he's going to drop his items, but he might. I tested him. I changed up some things, changed some drop rates, and I tested him 3 or 4 times, so maybe he will actually drop his stuff like I want him to. I'm not 100% on that, but we're going to do our best here. Oh, he's turned around. He's noticed me now. I got just within his sphere of recognition. Yeah, this is a little bit lame. I'm going to see if I can change his distance that he'll aggravate, where he'll come charging after you. It might be set at the default level right now, and so I might have to go in and see if I can change that as an attribute and then reassign the code. Reassign the code later, but yeah, this is okay. I don't mind. Oh, he's dead. Let's go see what we got. He did drop, yeah, he did drop his Pro 5, Unbreak 5, forged by Dream, Brookie, and Burry. Those are the dwarves that forged Thor's hammer, if you didn't know the lore. That's why I added that, the boots of Jotunheim. That's the forge where Thor's hammer, that's a location where the forge is for the 3 dwarves that I mentioned that forged Thor's hammer. I can't ever say Mjolnir or whatever it is. I can't ever say it. So anyways, that is a couple of sets, I mean a couple of Pro 5 items, and all I had to do was have a Power 5 bow and stand at a distance and shoot him. So yeah, that might be a bit of a, you know, might be a bit of too easy of a fight, but I don't know. It just depends. Just depends on what you want to do. I'll see if I can't up his aggro recognition. Okay, so yeah, got my Jotunheim boots and pants put away. They're Pro 5. I'm going to build those when I get a chance. I'm going to want to throw mending on them and all of the different enchantments. So I'm going to want to go ahead and change some of Loki's code, because he definitely needs to be able to aggro on you and move around, but in the last few battles that I've had with him, he hasn't really moved around a lot. He's a summoner, an evoker, and he brings Vex into the fight and his little Pitfall Harry crocodile teeth, that wizardy spell that he uses there as well, AoE effects and such. But yeah, overall it's pretty cool. And when you get too close to him, he actually has that sword and he'll whack you with that sword. I've been hit by it once or twice, but yeah, definitely good. Another boss battle there. I'll do a little bit more work on him and bring him up to speed with what it's like fighting him next time. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call this good. Catch you in the next episode where I'll try to fight a couple of the last bosses I haven't fought yet. Thanks for watching.